We're almost to the new year. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve, and that's why we're releasing this episode. Tomorrow. And however long today's episode is going to be, that's how long it's going to be. Like, I don't have anything specific. I mean, I have what I want to talk about, but it's going to go all over the place. But we're going to talk about a lot of stuff. I'm not even going to let you know. I'm just going to talk about what I want to talk about. Get this blurriness off my glasses. But we are here. The end of the year episode. Boy, we are fucking here, and I fucking love it. Thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. The Adam Kennedy Show is back, and we just got to get full throttle in 2026. We just got to be better. It's just that, like, when the fall happens, like, when school starts back up, and then I'm coaching football, and then I go straight into girls basketball, and then as soon as the break is over, we go right into boys basketball. And then put that work, go into that job, trying to do the real estate stuff, and, what else we got? I got the part-time Chiefs gig on game days. It's just a lot. And then we just purchased a new house. Yeah, we just bought a house, So that's where we are. We just bought a house, bro. Let's fucking go. We just got a house out in Olathe. Excited about that. We've been doing that. We should be moved in mid-January. Just got to get some carpet installed, flooring done, and painting done. But we're getting the painting done first and then the flooring. So that's where we're at. So we got that. Was the agent. I was the buyer's agent for my wife. I mean, we're both agents, but I was the buyer's agent. So yeah. So if anybody out there is needing to look to buy a house, like, hit us up. We've been through it. We know what it is. To all you buyers, to everybody out there looking to buy a house in the metro, in the Kansas City metro, like any homeowners, anybody looking to buy a house, we've been through the process. We know we can be there for you. Just hit us up. Message us, email us, call us, text us, whatever. If you need some advice, need some help, need some guidance, we got you. The Kennedy Real Estate Team, me and Esmeralda. We're a team with Better Homes Garden Real Estate. But we here. So we got that. Excited about that. Out in Olathe. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. We're fucking excited. I'm excited to get my downstairs set up with we got like a rec room. It's not gonna be so much a man cave. I'm gonna hang some stuff up. Like, I want to hang that autograph jersey up and Mahomes autograph jersey. This Mickey Mouse jersey I got autographed by Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. I kind of want to hang like some stuff like that up. But it's gonna be more of like, you just go down and watch TV. Because we got the living room, and then we also got a rec room, which I'm excited about, just to have like a setup. We just go watch TV. But yeah. But that's gonna take time. But we here. The end of 2025. We about to go into 2026. So with that said, like I said, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We keep working, we keep building. But we are here, and we're just gonna get it started. I think you know where I'm gonna start first. I'm wearing it right now. It's in the background. I mean, you can see Mahomes' picture up right up there. Oh, I think he's done cool. You know where I'm going to start. We're going to talk about the Chiefs. I'm going to give you my thoughts. Listen, on this episode, I may crash out. I'm not going to lie. I may crash out. But here we are. So with the Chiefs this year, I don't know. Well, I do know, but at the same time, it's disappointing. I'm not really sad. I'm disappointed more than anything. I'm just disappointed in they didn't even get to the playoffs. Like, I get it. Like, the end was going to run eventually, but at least it ends in the playoffs. I mean, to be honest, I'm actually kind of glad this happened, because we went through this last season where it was like we're winning these close games, and sometimes we're just getting lucky, like when we played the Raiders and we won, and then the center snapped the ball when the quarterback wasn't ready. We won that game that away. And there was just like other way. I mean, the blocked field goal, that's just making a good play. But like the snap in the Raiders game where he didn't call for the ball and it got snapped and he fumbled and we won. There was that, and it's like this year they came back with basically the same crew. And it was like, okay, we got this, we got that, we should be able to go do it. It just didn't work. And I don't think it was, to me, I don't think it was on the personnel. I think it's a little bit of both. I think we need some new players. Not new players. You need to add some new players, but I think it's more on the coaching staff. All of coaching, not just Andy Reid. I know he's the head and he's going to get the butt, but all coaches got to take accountability and responsibility. I mean, where do we start? I just feel like the offense was just stale. It's with the play calls, what they're doing. I feel like they've been trying to do the same thing they were doing when Tyreek Hill was here, and we don't have that offense. And it's not even that. It's just that other teams have figured the Chiefs out. They know what they're gonna do. They know what they're gonna do before the Chiefs know what they're gonna do. It's predictable. Their offense is predictable. Like it was. I saw somebody commented on it. Rashid Rice got hit really hard. Not in this pad. Was it this game? It was either the Denver game or the game before. Not the away game, but it was not Tennessee game. It was either the Denver game or the Chargers game. Rashid Rice went for like a slant across the middle, and he's got lit up. I remember I was on Twitter. Mitchell Schwartz might have retweeted it. Somebody said that the DB was to the spot before Rashid Rice even ran the route. To me, if that's happening, you're too predictable. Like, yes, the other I know you always hear like, yeah, it doesn't matter if they know what you're running, they still got to stop it. But if it gets to a point to where I just have to go to this spot and I'm gonna be there before he even knows he's gonna be there, you know what I'm saying? Like if I know, like I see their alignment, oh, he's gonna run right there. I'm gonna beat him to that spot because now I know where he's going. So now it's even playing field. He get there, you light him up as soon as the ball gets there. So if they know where you're going to be just based off your alignment, that's an issue. That's an issue. You got to keep them guessing. You can't be predictable. You got to change it up. You got to change the way you do things. We don't have the offense we had when Tyreek Hill was here, like Sammy Watkins, and we could just throw the ball and 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns and shit. We don't have that offense no more. Mahomes is not that same type of quarterback no more. He's still the best. Don't get me started. He still could throw the ball, but it's time to like evolve his game and change it. He's getting older. He doesn't need to be scrambling around all the time. And a lot of that is, yes, it's the offensive line because we haven't had a consistent, healthy offensive line. And sometimes he does leave the pocket early. And sometimes he tries to make hero plays. And I think that's part of it too. But I think he feels like he has to make those hero plays because he doesn't, I don't know if he doesn't have the confidence or he just feels like, we're down, I got to go make a play. I got to go make this big play. Because you're not going to all get it back in one play. It's going to take multiple plays to get back in a game. It's not just one. So when he's sitting there playing the hero ball, it's just not going to work no more. It's not going to work. Teams have figured it out. They're going to be like, keep him in the pocket. Because when he gets out and starts scrambling, that's when they make these spectacular plays. And I truly believe he can throw from the pocket. He's smart enough. He can do that. He's got the arm talent to throw from the pocket. Just stay in the pocket. Be a pocket quarterback and then run when you need to. I mean, he's still more athletic than Brady ever was. So even as he gets older, I still think he'll be more athletic and be able to scramble out of the pocket. Offensively, the philosophy needs to change. You need to bring in new blood. I think it's time for Matt Nagy to go. I mean, this is the second go around with the Chiefs. I mean, the first time he was here, he was the quarterback's coach. He went, was head coach in Chicago, and then came back as the offensive coordinator. And then I just think, ever since Bieniemy left, I just think the offense hasn't been the same. There's no accountability. There's there's no discipline. There's always Jawan Taylor getting not lining up properly. There's always a hold, and we get a big play, it gets called back because somebody's holding or somebody else is not lined up properly. It's just a whole mess, and it's just time for new faces in the coaching staff. That's where we are. A lot of these coaches have been here since this entire run, and it's just time. It's just time. To me, the only coaches that I would say were safe were Andy Reid and Steve Spags. I mean, Andy Reid's the head coach. But if you're going to make changes, it just can't be you hiring people that you're comfortable with and that you know that worked on you before. No, that's not going to help anything. If you fire Matt Nagy, let him go, and you bring in somebody or you elevate the person that's under him and be like, oh, you just need a new voice. And we're going to do the same thing. It's not going to work. You need to bring in new blood. You need to bring in somebody that's going to challenge Andy Reid, challenge what they're doing, and up his game. And I'm going to be honest. If he's not going to change in that way, he's just going to bring somebody that he's worked with before, has worked under him, that's not going to challenge him, then maybe it's time for Andy Reid to go. And it's okay if he wants to go. I mean, shit. Ain't nobody going to be mad at him for going. But if he stays here, the whole philosophy's got to change. He's got to evolve. We can't no longer just hire your buddies, hire people that work under you that you're comfortable with. No, I need people in here that are going to challenge you. They're going to push you. Hold these guys accountable often. Change and be like, no, we should be running the ball in that instance. We need to run the ball more. We need to work on this. This is not going to work no more. Teams have figured this shit out. It's time to change, trying to do something different. That's where I'm at on that. And that's why I think it just needs a complete overhaul of the coaching staff. Like, I'm talking about position coaches, assistants under them. Listen, I don't need you letting go. I'm just going to throw out an example. I don't need you letting the wide receivers coach go, but then you just promote the assistant that was under him to that. That's not going to change anything because that's just going to be the same voice they've been hearing. I need new voices. To me, it's we need a new coordinator offensively, new wide receivers coach, maybe even new running back coach. Because I even heard that the running back coach is a wide receivers person. Just don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me. I feel okay with the offense line coach because I feel like what they've been dealing with like not having a left tackle the last couple of years, and now they got one with Josh Simmons. But I feel like when those guys are healthy and they're playing, they're really good. And even when the backups come in for the guys that are hurt, they're still pretty damn good. So I feel like offensive line coach is good. Wide receiver coach, like I said, gotta go. I mean, can we just get if it's not an actual running back coach that's coaching running backs, I think we need a running back coach. Offensive coordinator, I'd even look at a new quarterbacks coach. Defensively, D line coach, because our D line is just not it. I don't know if it's because they don't have the guys or it's coaching. I feel like it's a little bit of both. I feel like our linebacker core is good. I would just like a coverage linebacker. I feel like they're good. Secondary wise, I get upset at the secondary at times, and I'm just like, what are y'all doing? Like, you're sitting there and you're just and I think it might have something to do with the way the defense is called too and the way they're playing. But it always pisses me off when they're running with the receiver and they never get their head turned around. I'll be like, if you just get your head turned around, we wouldn't get all these pass interference calls on us or holding calls because they do get handsy. That's because they're not confident with their technique, and that's a I think it's a both. It's them issue for not working on it, and it's the coaching issue for not helping them, guide them. You are a coach at the end of the day, and I get that some people will say, "Well, these guys are in the NFL. It's on them. It's not the coach's responsibility." The way I think about it is the coach is there to help coach. You got to coach them up and help develop them. Because even if they come to the league, some still need to develop and get better. Yes, they got to do that on their own in the offseason, but you also have to continuously to work throughout that, through training camp, throughout the season. You can't just be like, we're going to focus on schematics and this and game planning. That's part of it. But also the other part, which I think NFL coaches in general lose sight of, is that, oh, these guys still need to develop. You can't just expect. Here's my thing: if I'm a wide receiver in the NFL and I need to work on my route running, I'm going to spend the offseason working on my route run, right? But then when we get to like training camp, I feel like all that type of stuff stops. Like them improving, like training camp, they still work on it. But once we get into the season, I feel like that stops, and they just work on game plan, scheme. Like, this is what we're gonna do. We're watching film instead of like, no, that still has got to continue year in and year out. It can't just stop at one point. We're into the season. We got a game plan and get ready for these teams. Part of that is improving with your skill. And if that's something I still need to work on, or this person at whatever position still needs to work on, you need to spend that extra time to work on that. Because, like, I'll say it like this: I don't give a fuck what play call you have. If you got a wide receiver, you get the fucking offensive play call in the fucking league. You fucking score a touchdown. But if I don't have the wide receiver that can get open because their route running is not that great, it don't fucking matter. If they can't catch the ball, it's not that fucking great. If you got the offensive lineman using bad technique and poor technique, I don't give a fuck about the play call. This shit don't mean shit to me. Fundamentals, you still gotta be good at all the fundamentals. And that's something I think NFL teams lose sight of throughout the season. It's something you should spend extra time with individual position groups. Like, spend that extra time. The game plan, that shit is just gonna have to be, we see it on paper, we watch film. We don't, I get it. You gotta work on red zone, you gotta work on third down, you gotta work on second down packages, first down packages. I get that, but none of that means shit if you can't do the basic fundamentals. That's all I'm saying. And so watching the DBs, it fucking aggravates the shit out of me. Because they'll be right there, but they never get their head turned around, and they always get called for pass interference. It's fucking maddening. And to me, that's a coaching thing. Where else am I at on it? Special teams was atrocious this year in all facets. The best player in special teams was the punter, just punting the ball. Kickoff return game was terrible. Punt return game was terrible. Every time we get a return, you get a holding call. Bucker kicking the ball out of bounds in the Jaguars game. He's done that multiple times. Missed field goals. I don't know. Maybe it's time for him to go. But then you need a new special teams person. You just need new voices in the coaching staff that have not been here. Don't get rid of this person and then promote the person that's under him. That's not going to change anything. You need to get new blood, new faces. Maybe you can't get rid of everybody, but you got to get some new blood and some new positions. Offensive coordinator, I think. Wide receivers coach. Defensively, you got special teams And then you gotta get some new blood on defense, maybe D line, maybe DBs, and that's where I'm at with the coaching. Personnel wise, offensively, I think you need a big body wide receiver. You need a legit running back. I do love Brashard Smith. That he should have been gotten more playing time this whole season. But go get yourself a fucking running back. If you want to get fucking Brees Hall in the offseason, I wouldn't mind that. But if you get that running back, you have to fucking use them. You know why they don't run the ball is because they're Andy Reid's offense is a pass first offense, so they're always working on passing. They're always working on pass blocking. They're always working on the pass game. They don't work on the run game. You're not going to be good at anything if you don't work on it. So they got to make an emphasis. We have to get better at this. We need to work on this because we need to be a more balanced offense to help our franchise quarterback and to help our offense. Because if you're not going to do that, it's just going to be the same shit that it was the last few seasons. So get a fucking running back that can run the ball 20, 25, 30 times if you needed to. And commit to working on it in the off season, mini camps, intern mini camps, fucking training camp. You keep working on it throughout the season, along with the pass game. Be balanced. Get teams guessing to where they get out and be like, oh, this team can actually run the ball, and they're committing. And then you can hit them over the top with play action, and now you got them off balance. Now you can hit them with the pass, you can hit them with the run, pass, run, pass, pass. Oh, now let's hit them with the run. You can change it up because now they're like, oh shit, the Chiefs have fucking evolved. They've changed. And now they got this fucking dangerous ass quarterback with a fucking run game on top of it. That's what we need. We need a running back. You need to commit to running. You need to commit to getting better at it. You need a big body wide receiver. And you add a big body wide receiver, add another tight end. I want Kelsey to come back because I just him leaving on that note, not even making it to the playoffs. And that's the way you're gonna has to go out. That just feels shitty to me. I don't know. I don't know if he'll come back. To me, it's 50-50. I can see an instance to where, like, if this team's not back contending next year, maybe the next year, if they are, he feels like they are, he'll do what Gronk did and come back. He came back with Brady. It was that Buccaneers, but you get what I'm saying. He'll just come back and be like, I'm going to come out of retirement and play the season. Give one more shot. Because you had your time, you let your body heal. Plus, he's getting married this year. So, I don't know. I can even see a scenario where, like, he'll retire. He stays in shape. Gets married, does the whole honeymoon thing, but stays in shape. See where they're at the end of next season, towards the end of the season, and be like, oh, we're contending. Mahomes maybe be back, maybe came back from the injury at the start of the season, is playing well, and they're contending. He comes out of retirement and be like, let's go do this. I can see that scenario, but that's where we are with that. Defensively, you need a fucking guy pass rusher. You need a Myles Garrett, J.J. Watt, fucking Micah Parsons, Von Miller type pass rush to go opposite of George Karlaftis to help Chris Jones. If you get that fucking guy, because George Karlaftis is not that. George Karlaftis is a fine player. I'm not taking nothing away from him, but he is not Myles Garrett. He is not Micah Parsons. You need that type of guy on the pass rush. Linebacker, I like our linebackers. I just feel like add a coverage person. Add somebody that can cover really well in the linebacker area. And then DB wise, really, I think it's you need a veteran presence in the safety. Like during this run, up until this season, we had that run after we lost to the Patriots in the first AFC Championship game when Mahomes started for first year starting. We went out and got Tyrann Mathieu. He was like the leader of that defense. He was the voice. He's fucking controlling the secondary, telling DBs where they need to go, telling the other safety where he needed to go. And then after his run was here, where'd they go? They went back to somebody that was on Houston, and they brought in Justin Reed, another veteran safety who was he was like the quarterback of the secondary. And then they didn't go out and get it. They were like, okay, Brian Cook can do this. It didn't happen. The secondary was different. It just was. And I like Brian Cook as a player. I think he's a good player. But I don't know if he's that type of person yet, because he's still on his rookie deal. He doesn't have that veteran spirit that Justin Reed or Tyrann Mathieu had to quarterback the secondary. Because I felt a lot of times they're out of position. They weren't where they're supposed to be. And so I think getting a veteran safety presence to quarterback that secondary is what you need. Because Bolton is the one that controls linebackers. He's the quarterback of the defense, but I also think there's a secondary quarterback that controls the defense in the secondary, and that's the safety. That's where I'm at on that. And then maybe it's just time for Bucker to go. It's just time to get a new kicker. I know he may be making a lot of money, but I think it's time. It's time to move on. I know we got a lot of decisions to make on a lot of players. I think there's going to be a lot of new faces. Like I said, I think the offensive line will be fine. We have Josh Simmons back. You'll have Kingsley. Then you have Creed. Trey Smith, and then whoever you have on the right side, you can Jalen Moore, because I think Jamon Taylor's gone after this season. But you can put Jalen Moore. You could also draft another potential future right tackle. I think your line is fine. I just think add that pass rusher on the defense, add a coverage linebacker, add a presence in the secondary. And there's going to be a lot of guys that are going to be free agents after this year. And you got to decide who you're going to bring back. And Trent McDuffie is the big one. Here's my thing. I'm okay with them if they want to franchise and trade him and get an extra first round pick and pick up some other picks, because they need a lot more help than just signing one DB. If I can have 2 first round picks this year and then some late round, like a third, even if it's next year, that's fine. And some picks, like give me a first, a third, and like a fourth for McDuffie, or give me 2 first rounders. Fuck, I don't give a fuck. Shit, however you want to, but it should include a first and have at least a third for McDuffie. And I'm okay with that. I really, that's what I really want to happen. And it's not against McDuffie. It's just like, you paid Karlaftis this past offseason. You need more players. You need more help. Go get some picks like you did with Tyreek Hill. You changed that. You got McDuffie out of that. You got George Karlaftis out of that when you traded him. You had 2 first round picks. Now let's do it again. You get younger, you get cheaper. I think we need to get younger too. So that's where I'm at on the Chiefs. As far as Mahomes is going to work his ass off to be back at the start of next season. And I heard one person say, "Yeah, you should just shut Mahomes down for next year." I'm just like, Mahomes ain't gonna go for that, and that's just dumb. If he's able to play, he's gonna play, and I'm okay with that because I think it'd be fine. I mean, usually what they say, it takes like a 2 years before you're back to your normal self. But I just think Mahomes is built different. I think, shit, would he have surgery the next day? And then right after surgery, he was already rehabbing. And they already said he was bending his knee 90 degrees. I'm just like, remember he got his fucking knee dislocated and he was back in 3 weeks and he went on to win the Super Bowl. So, like, you can sit here and say all you want that shut him down. That makes no sense. He's not going to go for that. It would not shock me if he's back at the season opener. Does he need to be back at the season opener? No, he doesn't. I mean, if he came back in like October and we were able just to be 500 by the time he gets back, I think that would be dope. But if he's back at the start of the season, that would not surprise me, because this is fucking Patrick Mahomes we're talking about. So that's where I'm at on the Chiefs. I'm just ready for the season. I fucking want to win this weekend against the Raiders. Fuck this. I want Travis Kelce to get a touchdown, and I just don't want him to go out like this. I want him to come back next year, and I just rebuild this staff. Let's rebuild some of these players. Add some new players. Add some fresh players. Add some fresh blood. Some new voices in the coaching room, and let's fucking rock and roll for next year. And let's go out and turn this thing around. Because, like, you look at the season, we lost all these games. Yeah, we never got our asses whipped. Up until now, even the Broncos game, that was close. I mean, the Tennessee game, but look at, we had a whole bunch of backups in, and then our fucking backup quarterback got his fucking Torres ACL. Oh, it's fucking wild, but what is it? I think we're you get some new blood, some new faces, some new voices in the coaching room. Add what you need to add. Get younger, get cheaper, get them good players in here. Draft well, get a couple free agents in here. Else he can come back all he wants. He can come back for 2 years. I just don't want him to go out like that. And I think this team could be back next year, even if Mahomes is not back until the midway. If he's not back at the start of the season, but if he's back like in October, and the team could just be like 500. Anything's possible. I always have faith in my team. It's okay. We had a hell of a run. Now it's time to rebuild this dynasty. It's time to rebuild this team. Retool. Not rebuild, retool. And let's go fucking get what's ours back. Because Denver did it 1 year. Whoop-de-fucking do. They barely beat a third-string quarterback the other night with a whole bunch of starters not playing on the Chiefs. And I'm supposed to be impressed by Denver? Yeah, no. Bullshit. And Josh Allen, I don't even get me started on this shit. You know what? I'm moving on. I'm done. The season's over. I just want to get this win on Sunday or Saturday. I don't even know what the fuck game it is, because on the schedule says to be determined. So that shit could be Saturday. That shit could be any day. You know what I'm saying? But hold on. Hi, yeah, phone call. Forgot to take pictures of the door. Oh well, we'll get it later. It'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. Like I said, we'll be back next year. I don't think we're that far off. I just think we need to retool. We'll be fine. But we just need to get there. Moving on. I'm not excited for the playoffs. There's no exciting teams in the playoffs. It's going to be funny when it's Jacksonville and Seattle in the Super Bowl and nobody watches it, because those are not named teams. The Broncos are not it. I just don't know. It's gonna be the Patriots in Seattle. That's my Super Bowl prediction. Patriots for Seattle. There's where I'm at it. This doesn't sound. There's no Chiefs. There's no Lamar Jackson. There's no Joe Burrow. There's just teams aren't. There's been a turn, but even like the Broncos, I don't think they're that great. The Chargers are not that great. Like there's no team. There's no like team that's just like that's the one. They're all just like maybe the Patriots because they're playing solid. But we'll have to see what Drake May does in the playoffs. It's gonna be interesting, not fun to watch. Not that I think of. But my team's not in, so I don't really give a fuck. I'm probably not even gonna watch. I don't care. I didn't even watch football this past Sunday. Chiefs game was on Christmas. I watched no games this past Sunday at all. We were out looking at Nebraska Furniture Mart stuff for the house. No, didn't care at all. I really didn't care. I haven't watched a football game since the Chiefs, and I don't intend to watch another one until they play the Raiders. And then when that's over, like I said, I don't even think I'll watch. I don't even care to watch the playoffs. I'm probably gonna do the taxes again. We're probably gonna do our taxes on Super Bowl. I'm like, I don't want no people over here watching these things. I don't care about these teams. I only care about my team. Shit. I don't have enough. I don't have enough energy in the world to watch a game that's meaningless with other teams. There we are. Like, fuck it. Let's fucking go. Go. Let's get it. Let's go. Yes. Moving on. I'm gonna move on to the topic I was talking about. Everybody. That's tomorrow. It comes on tomorrow. You know what I'm talking about. Stranger Things. We get it wrapped up tomorrow. We finally get to see how this ends, and I'm fucking excited as fuck for this shit. I'm ready. Listen, I'm gonna go buy some Doritos for tomorrow. I got my milk duds because I'm acting like I'm sitting at the movie theater because I'm watching on the projector screen upstairs. So I got my milk duds ready. I'm gonna have some popcorn. I'm gonna have some Doritos because they got the Dorito chips in the Stranger Things, and I'm just gonna sit back and I'm gonna watch it. You know, I might have a few drinks. We're going to dinner early, like at 4:30. So I'm gonna be back in time. As soon as it comes on, I'm watching it. I might actually turn it on and time it out so it's like over at midnight. I don't know. I have to see. I'm going to watch it. I'm gonna record myself when it gets towards the end. I might have to set up the camcorder to record and get reaction. But I'm fucking here for it. I've enjoyed all of season 5 so far. It's had me on the edge of my seat. I'm just like, boy, I was really expecting somebody to die the last episode of volume 2 of season 5. I thought somebody was gonna die. But then nobody died. I was like, oh, we're just gonna leave off at this point. I was like, oh, I got what, a week? Oh my God. When Vecna had all the kids at the table and he was like, now's the time. They all went like this. I thought I was gonna show something else. But then it was just went with the credits. I'm like, I see what you did there. I like what you did. And you've had cliffhangers at the end of volume 1 and then at the end of volume 2. You've had cliffhangers. Now it's gonna wrap up. It's gonna wrap up tomorrow, and I'm fucking excited. I can't fucking wait. And this, hold on, I gotta check something. Hold on, but here's the thing. I've enjoyed it. I have no complaints, really. I don't have zero complaints, bro. I'm enjoying the shit out of this. We've waited a long time for season 5, and we got it. And it's been great. It really has. In my opinion, I don't really give a fuck what everybody else talking about on the internet. Y'all just a bunch of trolls. If you don't like it, what the fuck you watching it for and talking about it? It's funny how people go watch something and they want to complain about it, but they're still gonna go watch it. The people that are complaining about it are still gonna fucking watch it tomorrow. And let's get to the nitty gritty of it. Everybody wants to talk about the last episode where Will came out that he's gay. Oh my God, I've seen so much shit on social media about it. Y'all are just not comprehending that well, and some people are just getting angry. I saw one post where somebody said, "Yeah, just doing this propaganda. They're trying to be woke." I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? It ain't even that deep. It ain't that deep. It ain't that fucking deep. Oh my God. It's just like y'all don't understand. Y'all just dumb and can't comprehend that well. Right? Him coming out. Here, I'm gonna break it down slowly so you can understand it for the people that obviously missed the whole picture of it and just got focused on him coming out in his game. It was like, oh, we don't need that shit. Fuck that shit. This is a kid show. We don't need that. That's how you sound. That's how you sound. Sound dumb. But here's exactly how it is. Him coming out, and we gotta remember this is set in the 80s, and back then people didn't come out like that. It was tough back then. Now anybody come out, like, what's up? Let's go. Let's keep it moving. No, it's like cool shit. I don't give a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. I mean, we accept you, but back then people didn't accept that shit. They were like, so it was hard then. There's that. Like everybody said, we all knew beginning of season 1 that Oh yeah, he might be. Yeah, he came out and said it. We had our ideas, but I didn't really care. We all knew, but I didn't fucking care. But it made it in this instant to where it's like it's part of the story. It's part of what Vecna told Will, that you tell your friends and family that you coming out of the closet, they're all gonna hate you and leave you and never, and they're not gonna love you anymore. And that's what Vecna does. He uses weakness to fight people and get the best of them and control them. And he tried to use it against Will. And so that was the meaning of Will having that moment, was like, I have something to tell you. I need to tell you. Because if I keep it in, he's just going to use it against me. So what happened, regardless of how they react, he's going to use it against me if I don't tell you and I keep it bottled in. So he had his moment. Listen, it was a great moment. I thought it was a great scene. It really, like, now he's good to go. He had to get that out, because if he didn't, Vecna uses it against him. I think that's the point people are missing, that are complaining about it. You're not looking at the bigger picture. Do we need to, like, write it down? Do we need to go over it slowly for you people? Like, it's not that hard to understand. Like, other people I've seen figured it out, but obviously the people that got upset didn't. Obviously they just went over there. It went over their head. Not smart. Not able to comprehend that. Too advanced for you. But he had to get that out. Otherwise, Vecna would have used it against them when they went into battle. But here we are. Here the fuck we are. And listen, see, I ain't gonna lie, it had me emotional too. I was like, let's fucking get that shit. That shit had me emotional too. I ain't gonna fucking lie. I can sit here and fucking lie. I get emotional easy watching movies. If there's some sad parts happen, I get emotional easy. I don't know why. I just do. Who fucking cares? It's a movie. It's supposed to make you emotional. God damn it, shit. But I'm here for it. I'm fucking here for it. I'm ready to go. You had Nancy and Jonathan scene. They got emotional. I mean, you need that. Like, I don't know what people just want. Do you just want all action and no, like, substance? Like, we need character arcs. We need to see where this is going, how this is going to conclude with their friendship, with their relationship, whatever the case may be. You have to have those type of scenes. Some people, the others are necessary. What the fuck you want them to do? What do you want them to do? What do you want to do? I'm talking about if I was sitting there and Will get that speech about coming out and we gonna hug and then let's go fuck up Vecna. That's how that scene made me feel right there. Let's go fuck that motherfucker up. Take that shit down. Take him and the Mind Flayer down. Take his fucking dimension access to the abyss. Take it the fuck out of here. We don't need that shit no more. That's how I would have. That's how I was like, fuck up this motherfucker. Yeah. But I'm ready for it. I'm just excited to see what happens tomorrow. I have no earthly idea. I saw one theory on social media that Elle's sister was it 8? Is she 8? What? I'm gonna look this shit up. Saying that she is the Mind Flayer. That, you know what? I could see that she's the Mind Flayer, because I don't like her motive. I don't fucking like her motive. Yeah, she's 8, also known as Callie. And we're just gonna call her 8 because I am not gonna butcher that name and have people yelling at me. But 8, yeah. I don't like her ulterior motive. I think she's working for somebody. I got that. It wasn't that I thought she was the Mind Flayer. I just think she's something else than what she's claiming to be right now. She might have been Elle's sister back then, but now I just think she's something different. I don't trust her. I agree with Hopper. No, don't leave her alone with Elle, because she's trying to get Elle to sacrifice herself. Maybe she is. Maybe she's like really like, it's not gonna end unless you're gone and he's gone. Maybe that might be her motive, and that might be her. But I feel like she is something we don't know. I think she's something different than what she's claiming to be right now. So there I am with that. I think she's something different than what she's claiming to be. I think she's bad. I don't trust her at all. At all. Even though she says she wants to get rid of Elle, I think she wants more. I think she's with Team Henry. Team Vecna. That's where I'm at on it. Where I saw one social media post on Facebook. Social media is wild. That's why I love social media too. You love it and you hate it. But when you get shit like this shit's funny as fuck, and I just fucking love it. Somebody posted a picture of her and said, yeah, this motherfucker, you can kill her. You can kill this motherfucker. Her right here, you can kill this motherfucker. They're like, fuck this motherfucker, you can kill her. I was like, that's fucked up. But it's like, I agree. I think everybody has that sentiment. That, like, her? Yeah. No, fuck this motherfucker, you can kill her. Yeah, you just go ahead and. But oh my god, that's funny. Oh, social media sometimes just be on point with shit like that. Just be like, yeah, that wins the internet today. Man. But I laughed so hard when I saw that. But fuck out of here. But I lost my train of thought. Fuck it. Stranger Things tomorrow. We here. I'm excited. I have some thoughts on who I think might die. I'm just gonna give my prediction. listen, I have different levels of, oh, that person, yeah, I can see them die. And then there's the ones that, no, that I don't think they're gonna die at all. The ones that, yeah, they're dying. The ones that, that's somewhat surprising, and then the ones that are really surprising. I'm going over here in this group. I have a prediction of a surprising death. I think it's Mike. I think Mike is going to get it. I think Mike's going to. I think somebody from the friend group, aside from Will. Will is in that, like, yeah, he could die. He has powers now. He's going to be in the fight with 11 and 8, and he has those powers that he can use. So now when he got those, he's no longer out of the that shocking that happened to him to, like, yeah, I can see that happen. Hopper's over in that area too. Like, yeah, I can see Hopper dying. I mean, shit. Now I can probably see Nancy dying since she got the whole shotgun and she's just out there in the fucking thing. Like, but like my shocker death. I think is Mike. I think I don't know. I thought of this. I had Mike. I had like a Robin or a Mike, maybe even a Dustin. I don't think Lucas will get it. Max just came back. Max is in the area of, like, she's not dying. She's surviving. I mean, she was in that fucking dimension, fucking Henry's world forever for 2 years. No, she ain't getting axed. 11, you can easily see getting it, like fighting and then destroying everything and herself. So that won't be surprising. Hopper won't be surprised. Joyce would be surprising. Steve is in that, like, I can see it, but my prediction is something happens to Mike. He doesn't survive. 11 is going to have a holy shit moment. And what we call in the professional wrestling world, holy shit. There's going to be the holy shit moment tomorrow. I think something happens to Mike where he gone. 11 just is just gonna fucking destroy every fucking thing somehow. But I think she survived. I think that just gonna fucking push her over the edge and find power she ain't never fucking found before. And she's just gonna fucking go off. And you're gonna be like, holy shit. You're gonna have that holy shit moment. Oh my god. I fucking can't fucking wait till tomorrow. I'm fucking hype. You ain't hype? I don't give a fuck. Shit, let's go. Stranger Things, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's see how this concludes because it's been exciting. I've enjoyed every bit of it from season 1 up until now, and I'm ready for fucking tomorrow. And it's gonna be on the new year. And this episode is gonna be out by tomorrow. Where are we at? 51 minutes. I don't even fucking care how long this goes because I still got want to talk some wrestling. We'll talk some teacher stuff too, education. What else I got on the list today? Like I have a little bit of a list. Maybe talk some movies. Definitely talk about the fucking. I mean, it was just a teaser trailer. I mean, it really wasn't nothing, but it got me fucking hyped. Let's fucking go. But I gotta go. We gonna come back. Finish the rest of this episode of the 2025, and I'll be right back. I think I have to stop it. I thought there was a pause. There's no pause. We'll be right back. We're back. We're back here to finish this fucking episode. This is gonna be one long episode, and like when I go put it together. But I left off on Stranger Things. Tomorrow's season 5, volume 3, right? Is that what we're doing? Look at the new iPhone. I got an iPhone 17 Pro Max. Switch to AT&T from T-Mobile. But we here. I gotta go ahead. Shit, the fuck am I at, bro? We're right there. We were talking about Stranger Things, weren't we, before we left off? We were, weren't we? Yeah, boy. But as we move on, I want to get into some wrestling. Some fucking wrestling. Let's talk about John Cena. That's where I want to go. Let's talk about John Cena. You know, this was his last year. But in wrestling, you can never say never. But this was his last year. I think he might be done. Because he said he was getting old. It was hurting his body. He's going to go do movies. And it's going to be easier on his body. Physically. I mean, John Cena's career, if you look back at it, he's had a great fucking career. He had a great fucking career in pro wrestling. Like, long. I don't even know how many years. I lost track. But, I remember when he came and he started turning into the Doctor of Thugonomics. I was like, yeah, boy. Word life. You can't see me. But he had a great career. Here, what was it at first? When he like became the Doctor of Thugonomics, people were fucking with him. They were like, yeah, we like this. He coming with the throwback jerseys on, and he be talking shit, spitting his raps. He came out with that rap album. I don't give a fuck what anybody said. This shit's still fire to me. I don't give a fuck. Sometimes I'll pop that shit on YouTube Music and listen to it. I don't give a fuck. That shit's still fire to me. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Can't talk shit when you ain't made fucking one shit. Fucking out of here. But there's that, and then like as he became more of like, I'd say company man. He's doing what's best for the company. And that's okay. That's okay. Every company needs that person. He's gonna go out. He's gonna shake hands. He's gonna kiss babies. He's gonna sign autographs. He's gonna go make all these wishes. He's gonna be in a suit on the television, promoting the product, promoting the brand, promote more than himself, and that's okay. You can't fault him for that because he making boatloads of shit of money, merchandise sales, and you see why one of the reasons he never wanted to turn heel is be like, or even the company didn't want him to turn heel. They'd be like, we lose out on this merchandise sales that he produces. So I mean, you can't really blame him. He probably had enough pull in the company that he could have went to somebody and be like, I want to do a heel run, like a legit heel run, and they were like, okay. But he was the more the company guy that's just gonna go along with the flow and just do what he does. Listen, he had a great career. He had memorable moments, memorable matches. I ain't never gonna forget the career. You gotta give it to him. And then like at one point, he was the guy that was like holding the company on his back. I mean, a lot of years, but there was one particular point. I don't know what the year was. There was like one point. I don't even think I was living. I was living in Garden City, Kansas. So it would have been like '09, 2010, 2011, 2012, that time frame. There was like a point. I remember I came back and I went to a SmackDown taping. It was at the T-Mobile Center, Sprint Center back then. And I just remember it wasn't sold out. And I was like, what the fuck is going on with WWE? I remember they used to come back, they used to come here and this shit would be sold out. Like it would just be sold out. But like, what's going on? And I'd be watching and then like I wasn't really watching wrestling at that point in time. I'd see it here and there. If I was back in town, they were here, I'd go. But I just remember going to that show and I was just like, what the fuck is happening? This shit used to be sold out, and now it's just like it was a TV. It wasn't like a live event. It was TV, and it wasn't sold out. And I was just like, damn. I was like, at one point, I thought that time frame, like '09, 2010, 2011, I just felt like WWE was just going down. But at that time, Cena was like, he was the one running the ship, holding it together. I mean, you gotta get the man his due. And then what was it? I think the first time I noticed John Cena started getting hate and people booing him was when I went to WrestleMania 22. It was in Chicago at the Allstate Arena. He was going against Triple H and he won the championship. It was that moment, like kind of a passing. I don't know if it was passing the torch, but like he gets his win. He makes Triple H tap out. He's like, oh, here's the next guy. And there were people booing him. It was like the older people, like guys in their 20s and shit, booing him. I was like, what are you booing him? I was like, you can't see me because I had like John Cena like baseball T-shirt on, and I had like this fucking chain that said "Word Life" on it. So I was like, hell yeah, John Cena beat him. He's the new champ. But that's the first time I saw people boo John Cena, and I was like, I didn't understand it. And then he just kept getting the hate, and then people were like, I'm sick of seeing John Cena, whatever. But it's like he's still doing what he's doing. I mean, you can't hate. And then people would just hate him, and that's when he started to let's go Cena. Cena sucks. But because he was for the kids and the girls loved him, the women loved him, but he wasn't trying to make the guys in their mid 20s, early 30s, mid 30s, that older generation be like, "Nah, I hate you. You would have sucked in the Attitude Era." That's how it was. You just gotta evolve. Like you gotta know if you're watching wrestling at that point in time, it's like it's not the Attitude Era anymore. And then we got to the Ruthless Aggression era, right? And he was fucking man in that shit. So you gotta give props to John Cena. But here's the thing I tell about those people that say Cena, they didn't like him, they say he sucked, whatever. I guarantee you when he got to this last run this past year, y'all were like, damn, this is it. Y'all are giving this man a round of applause every time he came out. Like even when he did the heel turn earlier this year, after each match, y'all are giving him a round of applause and be like, how can you fucking have a heel run? You finally want him to turn heel, but then you start cheering him and clapping for him like, I just think it's wild. I mean, people realize they have all this hate, but then when it comes down to it, it'll be like, damn, we ain't gonna have John Cena no more. That's what it is. There ain't no hate. It was part of the show. It's like this is the TV character. You don't like the TV character, but when it's all said and done, and that TV character is no longer there, it's like, damn, I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna miss that character. That's what it is. That's what it is. It wasn't like they really. They might have just like them. I don't know how you can really hate on John Cena as a person because he never really did anything. Like, you never heard that man's name in the news. I mean, if you want to get into like the background of like wrestling politics and things like that, things he should have done different, okay, but John Cena as like a person, I mean, even like you can't, there's nothing to hate on him. Like I said, like you want to get on all that wrestling politics, I'm not gonna get into that shit. That shit is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. You wanted a heel run, you didn't get it. You got it this year, and then y'all like, Then you started cheering him and crying and getting emotional after every match he had this year, and he'd be like, "Well, we're just gonna end this," and he's gonna go back to John Cena, which is fine. I still thought the heel run was fun. I still thought like whatever they did with it, I thought it was fun when he come out with the towel over his head like this, holding it and wearing the championship belt backwards, and like no graphics on the screen, and just say John Cena. I thought that was great because I actually got to watch that Backlash this year when I did extra work. I went and found a spot to watch him come out. I was like, this is fucking awesome. It's fucking great. So I saw that, and I got to do extra work at the Royal Rumble and see him come out for that one last time, and him and Jay Uso being the last two remaining. I was like, oh, shit. But so I got to see like two cool ass fucking moments of John Cena in person. It's fucking awesome. So yeah, I'm not gonna be emotional. John Cena, and then him having his last match it was a few weeks ago, Saturday Night's main event against Gunther, and him tapping out, and him smiling, just knowing like I'm done. It's okay. I'm okay. It's time to move on. And he's gonna go do some more bigger things than probably he did in WWE. You're gonna see him a lot more movies, and I'm here for it because that man is fucking very entertaining, especially in Peacemaker. Oh my god, that shit is funny. He fucking funny, but I enjoy him. I just like I enjoy the Rock in movies. I'm going to enjoy John Cena in a lot more movies too. But congratulations to John Cena. He had a fabulous fucking career. He's going to go down as an all time great, whether you agree with that or not. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. And is he truly done? Is he going to come back in a few years and have a match? I don't know. I feel like he might be just from the way he talked about like how his body can't handle this no more. And he's going to go do movies where it's less physical on your body. So, but maybe like 2 years and take some time off and be like, let's have a one-off match or something. He seems like the type of guy that's like, if I'm not doing this 100%, I'm not going to do it. And he's going to focus all his attention on movies and other adventures outside of wrestling. I think he might truly be done. I don't think you'll ever see another John Cena match. I mean, there's never say never in wrestling, but I just feel that's the way I feel. I think the next time you see John Cena in the ring is he's coming back for the Hall of Fame. I think that's what you do. I think that's what it. But as far as that, John Cena, we salute you. You can't fucking see me. This has become one of the most iconic things ever. And can we quit with the jokes of be like, oh, I see everybody. There's only one person in this picture. I'm like, just stop. That joke is old. It doesn't work anymore. It doesn't fucking work no more. I just don't know what to fucking tell you. The joke is old and stupid. You can't see me. People are gonna sit here. Well, there's nobody on the screen, but I don't understand. Why is there a video of nobody on the screen? Stop. Just drive me crazy, bro. But other than that, wrestling wise, in my wrestling journey, I've kind of slowed down a lot, just getting busy with other stuff in life that I'm focusing on. So I haven't been taking any really bookings, really, outside of locally with Fountain City Pro and CSW, Central States Wrestling. And I'm okay with that. I'm looking more of quality over quantity right now. I mean, I've been doing this since 2015. I know there's people been doing it longer, but I didn't get started until I was like 29, almost 30 or 30. Did I start right at 30? I think I might have started right at 30 because I had a match in 2014 in like October, but I didn't start trading until January 2015. I did that, so I've been going since 2015. I've had fun. I'm right on the downturn. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep reffing as long as I can physically. If I'm able to do it, I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing extra work with WWE, which has been fucking great. If when I'm all said and done, and I look back, I'll be like, I got to do some fucking cool ass shit. I got to work with some great ass people. I got to do some amazing things, and I can look back on it and be like, listen, I may never made it to WWE as a ref. That's okay. We all don't get there. We have the dream, the aspiration, and I think part of it is I started late. I feel like if I would have started in my 20s, early 20s, reffing, I think I would have made it to WWE. I truly believe that. I think even 2020, I thought 2020 was going to be like a year to remember, and then COVID happened. And shit happens. Life happens. Shit happens. I feel like I was on a path with Evolve, getting in with Evolve, and then maybe getting in with WWE. I don't fucking know. That's how I was feeling at the time, and then COVID happened. I was like, oh, but it's okay. I get to do extra work with WWE, and I fucking enjoy that fucking shit, and I just appreciate that. I just enjoy that, and I'm gonna cherish that because being able to do extra work at WWE has been fucking a blast. I fucking love it. It's you get to be a part of something when they do stuff. You're not signed with them. You're not talent, but you get to be an extra. It's fucking great. Just like being an extra in a movie or a TV show or whatever. It's fucking awesome. Just like I get to do extra work on Ted Lasso this past summer when they were filming here in Kansas City for the season that's gonna. I hopefully it's gonna drop next year, but it's just a blast. I got to go to Royal Rumble and do extra work. I got to this past year. I got to do Backlash this past year. I just got done doing Raw. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about this. Like just doing, like just being able to do it has been a fucking blast, and I want to continue to do it as long as I'm physically able to. So that's why it's important. Stay healthy and stay physically active. That's to everybody out there. Just stay physically active. Stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? But it's just that's just some I enjoy doing it. And every time I get done doing a wrestling show or doing extra work, bro, I'm on a fucking wrestling high, and I just fucking love pro wrestling. I may not be doing it a lot like I was in previous years, but anytime I do it, I fucking love it. I fucking love it. I may not be doing a lot right now with it, but when I do it, I'm gonna give it fucking 100% all the time. Because I know after them shows, I'll be roughing, because we do like, you might do 3 or 4 matches. I'll be coming home the next day, I'll be feeling the shit. I'll be like, goddamn, I'm sore. I'm getting old. But it's okay. I'm gonna keep doing it. I mean, I'm not saying I'm anywhere close to done. I've just slowed down. And that's not saying I'm done, getting close to done. It's just like I got to focus on this real estate. I'm trying to get this going. I want to get this business going. We're trying to build something so I can have more freedom to maybe even do more shows. So I'm trying to build that. We're trying to build something with me and my wife in this real estate business, being agents, and then also maybe getting properties and doing things like that. Mindset has changed ever since reading Rich Dad Poor Dad a few years, like 2 years ago. Mindset's changed. So some stuff's got to take a back seat, and it was that. But I still do it. It's just I'm not calling it done. I just had to slow down a little bit so I could focus on this other stuff. But I'm gonna do it when I can, especially locally. Locally, I'm gonna always work the shows unless something else is happening. I'm always gonna do extra work when I can because I fucking enjoy it. I want to do more extra work with like TV shows and movies that come to town and film in the summer. Because being a teacher, I have summers off. That allows me to work more in real estate and do fucking shit like that, and even do extra work, more extra work dates with WWE. I fucking love it. As long as they keep having me, I'm gonna keep fucking coming. I'm gonna keep fucking coming. I'm gonna do the best I can. Oh fuck, I fucking love it. But one other thing on wrestling, the only way I would stop refereeing is if the only way to stop refereeing for me is if I got to do manager on like on-screen manager work, like a Paul Heyman type, like just that type, not him per se, but like a manager. You manage somebody. If I got to do that, I would never go back to reffing. I'm just letting you know, I wouldn't go back to reffing. And I'm not gonna lie, that almost happened this year. It did. We were almost there. I was excited too. I was like, oh, this is great. But it didn't. And then stuff happened. It didn't happen. It's okay. But that doesn't mean I kind of have that. I've always had that desire to do that. It was either reffing or be a manager. I always wanted to do wrestling, but then when we got to it, I was like, I think it'd be better avenue if I go down reffing, doing a referee. But I've always been like, I could do a manager. I would love that. I actually would. I fucking love refereeing, but being that manager, I wouldn't mind that at all. If I got to do that, I wouldn't go back to reffing because that just wouldn't make any sense to me. To be a manager somewhere and then ref somewhere, that would make no sense. But has there been any conversations about that lately since it almost happened earlier this year? No. I'm not saying it can't happen. It could happen. I just got to make it happen. I got to talk to somebody. I do want to do that. Could it happen in 2026? You never know. But like I said, legit, I ain't had no conversations about that recently. But it's something I have in the back. I have an idea in my mind. I wrote it down. I have it saved of what I would want to do if I was to become a manager. But that's something that I might want to do next year. I think it'd be fun. I think I'd have a blast. I'd have a fucking blast with it. I'd have a blast with that. But we're gonna take a quick break and we're gonna wrap this up. Come back on the backside. Hey, we had to come in here and do the thing. Had to relocate for the last part of this podcast episode of. Let me move it over. 2025. I don't even know what fucking year we in. You know what I'm saying? But we here. I don't even know where the fuck I left off. John, I was talking about wrestling. Like I was talking about like wanting to do manager work, and I'll be like a manager on screen with the wrestler in 2026. Like I said, I hadn't been no conversations about it, but I'm here for it. I'm down. I would just let you know. If I do that, I'm not a referee. I would not be a referee because that just makes no sense to me. And the only time I would go back to doing refereeing is if I'm officially done with wrestling, and I'll go back and ref one last show. That's how I do that. But no. And then like being a manager, I could like be in wrestling a longer time because it doesn't take physicality to do that. I mean, yeah, you might get bumped and do something like that, but like you're not the focal point. You're just here to help elevate your person that you're managing on screen. But other than that, yeah, that's where it is in wrestling. Because in life in general, I said we trying to build this real estate business and we trying to do that thing, and we trying to do that. So that's where I'm at on that. I'm excited. Listen, I ain't got much left else to talk about today. I think I talked about what I want to talk about. Oh wait, one thing. I got something else I want to talk about. It's a damn chair over. Get that bright ass light out of here. Right? Let's just turn it that away. There we go. So Doomsday comes out next year, right? Next December. They released a teaser trailer where it said Steve Rogers will return. It didn't say Captain America. It said Steve Rogers. That is something I'm whole fucking excited for. Because before you even get that, you got Spider-Man Brand New Day. Oh yeah. In the summer, and then some months later, Avengers Doomsday. Doctor Doom. I don't even know where this is going. I'm just excited. I don't even care. I'm just excited. Do I even want to see any trailers though? For real? I just want to be shocked and surprised. Be like, I'm ready for this. When that happens, it's gonna be. I'm just excited to see what's gonna happen and everything. But that's where I'm at on that. I'm excited for Avengers next year. Who you not get excited? Brian, bam, let's get it. The fuck was those? Yeah. So I want to get into a little bit of this. I gotta give a shout out because, like I said, I coach football, middle school. Listen, I coach middle school football and basketball. The basketball I coach girls. I help coach. I'm assistant in girls basketball at the middle school I coach at, and boys assistant and a football assistant at Indian Hills Middle School. But we recently, just before Christmas break, we had our tournament. We were the number 1 seed. And it's only the tournament it's only district champions. This is the middle schools. There's 5 middle schools, right? I gotta hold on. Is there 5 middle schools? Like it cut out? No, hold on. There's Hawker, there's Hills, there's Woods, there's Sherwood, Westridge. There's 5 middle schools. Hey Siri. Yeah, Siri. There's 5 middle schools in the Shawnee Mission School District, right? Okay, you didn't find shit. I'm pretty sure. There's 5. There's 5. There might be 6. I don't fucking know. I should know this. But hold on. I'm gonna find this out. I don't know what I keep typing that for. There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. There used to be 6 back in the day because there used to be Antioch Middle School. But yeah, there's 5. So yeah. Oh yeah, there's 5. I just had to think. I'm having a brain fart, bro. My brain is like mush. I don't even know how I'm doing this right now. But yeah, and we had our tournament not last Wednesday, but the Wednesday before last, and so basically they have like a playing game with the teams that have the lowest record on the Monday, and then whoever wins that gets to go play on Wednesday. And on Wednesday, you play 2 games regardless if you win or lose the first game. You play 2 games. And they have you by seeds, and the 1 seed plays the 4 seed, the 2nd seed plays the 3rd seed. So the 1 seed technically has the easier game, but it was still a tough game. But we had to play 2 games. We had to play the first game, and then we had to play the second game against a team that was very tough. The first time and second time we played them, we beat them the second time. The first time they kicked our ass. But then our girls got better over the course, and then the second time we played them, we won that fucking game. It was a physical game. I mean, at halftime, I think it was like 4-2. That's how that game was going. It was defensively, and then we etched it out. And then we got to the championship game. We had to play them again for a 3rd time. Listen, they were up 16-6 at halftime, the other team. And it wasn't looking good in the first half. It was physical. It was getting out of hand. I could tell our girls were tired from the first game, and the other team was tired too. So it was on that, but I don't know. That second half, I mean, we made some adjustments, but our players, our girls, they found the second wind, and they just wanted it more. They came out and they went to that lead. They just kept chirping at the lead, and then eventually got tied, and eventually we got the lead, and then at one point To me, it was one of the best sports moments I've been a part of. Being a coach and watching that, and just this was a good year. Because from the time when they started that first game to that championship game, they got to play that team again. Totally different team. Our team, totally. They improved so much in that short of time frame, and that was one of the best comebacks I've ever seen. We were down 10 at halftime. We came back. We held them to 7 points in the second half. I remember we held them to 7 points in the second half. And we were at 6, and we scored like almost 20. I think we scored 20 points. Hold on. I don't find this picture. I still like very, that's still, we won 26-22. So we scored 20 points and we held them to 7 in the second half. We scored 20 in the second half, held them to 7. That was fucking amazing. Like, me and the other coaches, JD and Coach Lopez, we were all fucking amazed. I'm still amazed by that shit. They didn't know, they weren't ready to be punched in the mouth, and y'all punched them in the fucking mouth. So now it's the boys' basketball turn to take it, and let's go win another district championship. I'm fucking excited for it. Let's fucking go. But I did want to talk about a little bit of teaching, the education world. I don't really talk about it much. I mean, everything. Listen, I know there's this one reels I always see. It's the Board Teacher podcast where they talk about stuff, and I can just relate to it. I'm just gonna let you know this. The stuff that if you've ever come across the Board Teachers podcast, the like the comedy tour, there's always teachers that have a podcast. They go on tour and tell jokes, and they still teach. This is the thing. I thought they didn't teach, but some of them do, and some of them don't anymore. But the stuff you hear, the stories you hear, those happen. Like, I can relate to that stuff. I'm just telling you, like, education world is wild. I enjoy it. I enjoy working with the kids, trying to motivate them, inspire them to be something great, so I can do my own kids. So I enjoy it just because it's like, it's fun. It's rewarding, especially when you get to see different stuff happen. And then you build relationships with these students that go on a lifetime, even when they become adults. Because I had my 6th grade teacher come to my 40th birthday celebration dinner. I mean, like, she had that effect on me. I hope I have the same effect on all the kids I come across. And being a PE teacher, like, I see a lot more. I see all the kids in the school. So it's not just like I just see this grade level. I see all the grade levels. If I'm in elementary, and if it's K through 5 or K through 6, like, I see all those students. I see like 200 some students. So it's just like, I hope I have that same effect on them. I hope I do. I'm not gonna lie, teaching's a hard profession. In this day and age, it's different. Like, even when I was like para, probably 6-7 years ago. 6-7. Did not do that on purpose. That's the time frame I was thinking. 6-7. Clock it. Give myself a moment. I can't believe I just did that. I didn't even do that. That was just an accident. I didn't do it on purpose. I swear to you. 6-7. Clock it. 4-1. In it. Been hanging around kids too much. I know all the lingo right now. Skibbity Ohio Riz. That's old. That's played out. 6-7. That'll probably be gone. Something new will come up next school year. But yeah, like I said, like, yeah, you build these lifelong relationships with these students, and then as they become adults, like, I've seen some kids like go off to college and be like, yeah, I've been in education for a while now. As a parent, I'm in my 4th year of being a certified teacher, but before this, I was like a para for like 6 to 8 years. But I was a para for a while before I even got into teaching. I've been a para for a while. So, like, students I've come across and worked with and got to see them grow, and I've had now students I've worked with, even when I was in summer camp, they're in college. Like, I feel old. But I just want them to be successful and be the best that they can be, and hope mold these young minds into something, to be something greater than what I am. Same with my kids. I want them to be greater than me or my wife ever can imagine. I mean, I had dreams and aspirations. I'm doing shit that we're doing shit. We're following our passion. I did wrestling. I'm doing this podcast. I've always wanted to do a fucking podcast. Now my wife is getting into real estate. We're trying to make something better than our parents, and I hope our kids do something better than us. And the kids that I'm helping teach, I know it's in physical education, but I also talk about life stuff and want them to do great things and be like, if I can do this wrestling stuff, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do anything. That's the moment you just be stuck. Don't ever let it. If anybody tells you, be like, fuck them. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to follow my passion. I'm going to follow my dream. Now you got to have a backup plan. You always got to have a plan B. But don't ever let anything stop you from following that. You can still do plan B, but you can still follow what you want to do. That's all I got to say about that. Just follow your passion, follow your dream. Shout out. I know y'all watch. You know what I'm talking about. Shout out to them. Shout out to y'all. Here's the thing, like like I said, I talk about follow that teacher podcast, and I can relate to it. I'm curious, like they have that teacher podcast. I'm curious if their students watch it, and I know there's a lot of teachers on TikTok, and they film themselves like interacting with their students. They don't show their students' faces, but they interact the conversations, and it'd be funny watching. I'd be like, yeah, that's how it'd be at school too with me. I mean, I probably have like so many different handshakes. I can't remember them all, but it's fun. It's fun. And then I don't know, it was the first time I actually had students come up to me like, "We found you on social media." I'm like, "You said what? You said what?" I said, "I don't know how to handle that." When they find you and be like, "Yeah, we found your YouTube, we found your podcast, we found your TikTok." I'll be like, "That's okay, cool. I mean, it's cool, cool." I try to just play it off like, okay, but then they talk to me like, "We saw that video, we saw that trick shot you did." I'll be like, okay. I don't know how they're supposed to handle that. Like maybe just be like, "Okay, cool." I don't mind it. I just don't like talking to them about it because I don't know. Yeah, the first time kids have found my social media when I was as a parent, and they'll be like, "We found your Instagram." I'm like, "You said what? You found what?" I don't know. It is what it is, but shout out to everybody. You know who I'm talking to. All y'all. All of them. They're probably going to watch this episode too. It is what it is. This is embrace it. We're in a new age. We're in a new era. They're going to find, if you're a teacher, educator, they're going to find your social media. If you have one. If you have one like this, like I have to have one because I want to do the podcast. I'm trying to do the real estate thing. I'm trying to be. I want to be one of those type of teachers. Like I'm not gonna fill a whole bunch of content like that, but like I want to film some stuff, put on TikTok, and we're doing the real estate thing, so we have to be out there. Have to have our brand out there. I'm not sitting here and trying to hide. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just enjoying it. I'm gonna keep doing this podcast. I gotta really be consistent with it. That's the goal. Well, I have other goals. The goal for real, I have real estate goals, I have wrestling goals, I have life goals, and I have this podcast goal. And I have work goals too with teaching. I have a whole bunch of different goals that I want to hit. But the one for the podcast is being consistent with it weekly or every other week. Weekly or I think we could do every other week. That would be a nice goal. Every other week. That put me up 2 episodes a month. And then when we get to the summer, then we could do weekly because I have more time. Or anytime I have off, I can do 2 in a week. But that's where I want to be more consistent, which is like every other week. And then we get to the summer, it can be weekly. I'm going to do more, talk a lot more. I don't want to do that. I want this podcast to stay the way it is. But if I need to start another one where we could talk real estate and business and entrepreneurship, oh yeah, I could probably put that in here too, to be honest. I mean, I could integrate that into here. It's the Adam Kennedy show. I can talk whatever the fuck I want. It's my fucking show. Cuss all I want. I didn't really care. I'll be like Gary Vee. I cuss not because I enjoy it, just because that's just me. I'm gonna cuss from time to time. Do I cuss at school? No. You can't. Otherwise, you'd be fired for real. You'd be fired for real. But I'm just gonna enjoy this. I'm waiting for tomorrow. You know what I'm talking about. Am I ready to go back to work? No, I'm not. I'm not gonna lie. This year's felt very exhausting as a teacher, as an educator. We're all feeling it. I'll be like this. We are feeling like April tired in November, December. I think that's the way. But this break has been nice. I think I'm gonna feel good. But then by the time the end of probably February comes around, I'm gonna feel like, oh my god, I'm so tired, exhausted. But and then I gotta gear up for fucking field day. I'm not gonna give it away what the theme is for field day. Last year we had Wicked theme. This year, it's gonna be something fun. I already know what I'm doing, like theme wise for field day. I'm just won't announce it until later, until we get closer to the event. And also, I have another life event happening. We got our oldest daughter graduating this year. She graduates, and then she's going to KU for graphic design program. She got accepted into that program. They don't accept that many people. So congratulations to my daughter, Ariana Kennedy, for getting accepted into the graphic design program at the University of Kansas. So she's going to KU next school year. And yeah, so she graduates this May 19th. And then we got a freshman. She graduates 3.5 years. And then I don't know where we'll be then. I'm hoping to be up here. I gotta keep working, kind of keep building, gotta keep grinding. You do gotta put in the work. When you follow your passions, your dreams, you gotta put in that work. But shout out to Ariana. You got into KU. Then you go do bigger and better things than we did. It's here. Shout out to my other daughter, Jaleesa. She just got done with the Nutcracker, had like 15 performances. I'm sorry, but they should be paying you. Y'all can't pay. I know they're not with the company, but y'all can pay them a little something. 15 shows? Well, all of them she's been rehearsing since October. and then did 15 shows from November 29th. November 29th all the way to like December 23rd. 15 performances. That's not including rehearsals, full dress rehearsals where you're actually doing the show. And then other mini rehearsals up until the dress rehearsals. The Nutcracker for the Kansas City Ballet is a fucking grind if you get into it. Yeah, my daughters are doing shit. They're gonna do shit in life. I can't wait. Shit. 2026 is gonna be an exciting year. It's gonna be a year to remember. 2025 was pretty good. Like I said, we got started. We got a real estate license. We got on with a real estate broker, and we bought a house. We just trying to build this brand, this real estate brand. Yeah, daughter got into KU. Got a freshman. She's a Nutcracker again, doing ballet. Busy. Busy. Keep it busy. Keep it rolling. No time to stop and think. Went to Florida this year. That was fun. Can't wait to go back. I might have to not go back until the following year. When we start getting this business rolling, but definitely, I'm a Disney person. You can see this fucking tattoo. That's the Magic Kingdom castle. The Disney castle, when you see on the opening credits and it has a rainbow, except Walt Disney's World, I put my dad's name. I had that tattoo like 2 years ago. But I fucking love Disney. I don't fuck with anybody else. I'm a big Disney adult. I'm a Disney adult. Fuck it. I like it. Leave me alone. I fucking love it. I have Disney Crocs. Fuck you. No. Don't talk shit on me. There's a lot of Disney people out there. Oh, I would love to move to Florida. I would go to Disney every weekly, because I would have a Disney pass. I would have a Universal pass too, annual pass. I do want to go to Disneyland because I haven't been there yet. Been to Universal Hollywood, but I want to go to Disneyland at least one time. But I fucking love Disney. It's the most magical place on earth. It really is. It's my happy place. Let me enjoy it. But with that said, that's all I got. I'm out this bitch. I'm gonna go do some things. Thank you for tuning in. I know this is gonna be a long episode. I'm actually try to drop it when it's done. When I'm done editing it and put it together, I'm just dropping it today. Hopefully people watch it. I am gonna do reaction. I'm gonna make a reaction video to Stranger Things. I've never done one of those before, so I don't really. I think I'm just gonna put my laptop here and just record myself, and then I don't know how you really do it. I have to look into it. Just give me a reaction. I'll just post my reaction. I'm not even gonna post like how people do the split screen. I ain't got time for all that right now. I'll just record my reaction from here while I'm watching it, and just be like, oh boy, let's fucking go. I think that's how I'm gonna do it. Like how I'm recording this podcast, I'm just gonna sit the laptop on the table in front of me and press record. And while I'm watching the final episode, 2 hours and 4 minutes of on the edge of my seat, eating my popcorn, watching me be a big back, eating my milk duds and Doritos, and drinking some pop and some ginger ale. Yeah, that's what the fuck I'm gonna be drinking. Hell yeah. Actually, I might have an adult beverage, but shout out to everybody that fucking listens to the podcast. I truly fucking appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Let's fucking go. 26 is almost here. Have a happy, blessed rest of your 2025. If you're watching Stranger Things, I hope you just sit back and fucking watch it. They ain't even gonna have it at the movie theaters. I wouldn't mind going to that, but I'm just gonna stay at the house and watch on my projector screen. But it would be cool to be in the movie theater with everybody and get everybody's reaction, see everybody and that would be cool. But I'm gonna be here. Enjoy your shit. Enjoy your New Year's Eve. Be safe. Be happy. Just be grateful. And we will see y'all into the new year of 2026. I'm out. Peace. 2026, here we come. You ain't ready for us. You can't see me. Listen, they're playing Fortnite right now. I suck at Fortnite. I played the other night. I got second place. Now, I was playing reload. You get 2 reloads. That's fine. I'm not that good. I don't like Fortnite. I don't even like building. If I play Fortnite, I don't even build. I'm trying to get better at shooting. If I get better at shooting, shit, they're playing that right now. You can't hear it, but they're playing it right now. But I'm going to go out there and see what they're going to get, because I hear a lot of talk. So I'm about to see. I'm at this bitch. Let's go.